Welcome back to Automation. Today we're going to be making a car that you can go to the car lot right now and buy in 2025, and I'm going to be inserting my own commentary about these vehicles. I'm going to be engineering these to be as similar as a 2025 vehicle while giving you the rundown of what I think about these vehicles currently. Unfortunately, in Automation, the closest goes to 2020, but for the past 5 years or so, all these vehicles pretty much been the same. They all been shit, garbage, terrible, boring. Yes, the Globe. Now the Globe Stiletto. We'll do a city premium. Okay, this works. So if you're making any sort of production car nowadays, this is just how it goes. Boom. Modern production vehicle. It's so simple. Nobody has deviated from it in the past 30 years. Well, everybody knows that if it's going to be a modern vehicle, it has to be some sort of bog standard boring ass color that nobody cares about. Yeah, gray. This isn't gonna be good for the thumbnail, but I don't really care. And also, why is the roof red?
What is wrong with you? Why are you
red? Okay, fixtures. I'll come back to this later. I don't want to do that right now. Front wheel drive, new project, something like that. I do not care. Boom, boom, inline 4. It's all how it goes. I think nowadays a lot of companies are moving to aluminum. We're gonna kind of go for Econobox, so actually no, I'll just stick to dual overhead cam. Move on to variant. Now we could go for a 2-liter naturally aspirated engine. That would be good that'll have decent amount of horsepower and good fuel mileage. Obviously we can't do that, so we're gonna 1.4 liter. Top end, sure, we'll put all this stuff on. Turbocharger, single turbocharger with boost control or something. I don't really know. I don't really care. Compact exhaust, because everybody loves a log manifold. This totally doesn't, like, my insides are churning right now just looking at this. And boom, 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 we have compressor surge. Alright, I think I figured out the engine. We have our 1.4 liter with a very small turbo. Now I realized that looks a lot bigger than I wanted it to be, but then I realized this is in like a friggin' engine that you'd put in a go-kart. We make a whopping 148 horsepower at Redline, which is fine because this is not going in a sport model, it's going in an economy-friendly model. We'll give this thing a quick pull. Oh, there's variable valve lift. Okay. I was about to say, this thing sounds like a friggin' vacuum cleaner, and then VVL hit. Could put an automatic in it, but everybody decides that nowadays a CVT is the way to go. Open diff, radio, long lifes, 245, way too big. We'll do 215s. We'll give her about like 12 inches up front and like 10 inches in the back. This one's not going to be able to stop the car, and this one's going to lock up the brakes, I can already tell. We'll give it a premium interior with a standard heads-up display because the better one costs too much money. We need to make this thing as terrible as possible. I'm gonna turn that down as well. So this is a very shitty city premium. Comfort's on point, but it is very unreliable. So it is perfect for a modern day vehicle. You know what? Hold on. We'll go back here. We gotta go here. Fuel. This thing's gonna need premium because it's a sport model, even though it makes 158 horsepower, 10 more horsepower. So this is the Guam Manta. It is a 1990 city car, 4-door hatchback. It is a very simple car. It's a very bare bones, basic city car, comfort, whatever. Yeah, so here they are, side by side. Here we are at the suspension test, so we're just gonna see which one is better. First off, starting with the sport model. Oh, it is so much more gutless than I expected. It is very boaty and very understeered. If we go over here to the average East Coast road, we'll see how it handles it. Surprisingly not that bad. Oh, we got some pops. Oh, let's see. If we turn the traction control off, will it be able to do a burnout, peel out, anything? No, it won't. If we do a neutral drop, that was underwhelming. If we move over to the 90s car, this one, by the way, has 74 horsepower and it can actually peel out. East Coast USA or East Coast road test. Let's see how it does. Pretty good. No plastic braking or anything. So now we have these over at the incline test. So we're gonna load this up, and we'll go. Oh, it spawned it a little bit. Let's see where this gets to. Bottoming it out, just about on the 40 grade. So dump the clutch, let her go. Oh, the 90s Econo box made it further. That's actually crazy. We'll try the mud, and then we'll try the pavement over there. So rev it up, go. This is some pretty deep mud. Front wheel's right about to the end of 30. The modern sports car can't even get the rear tires on the 30, so load up whatever the hell it is and go. So this one makes it halfway up the 50. Rev it up, dump the clutch, let her go. And this one makes it almost up to 60, not bad. Alright, so far the 90s 70 horsepower Econo box made it further than the brand new sports car, sport sedan. So the two new apps are gonna have the fuel consumption as well as the performance indicators up top. 0 to 60 in 9.74 seconds. Since we're revving to 6,500 RPMs, of course we're gonna get terrible fuel consumption. But from 100 miles an hour, going to slam on the brakes, come to a complete stop. From 100 to 0 is 5.75 seconds, and now we're going to see the fuel economy at 60 miles an hour. So we're getting pretty decent 37 miles to the gallon. So we'll try this again in our 90s Econo box. So 0 to 60, spin off the line. So about 12.7 seconds. Pretty standard for about 70 horsepower, by the way. And slam on the brakes. In 5.5 seconds, and I think that is slightly faster than the other car. So at 60 miles an hour, this thing sits at 3,200 RPMs. Reset that, and we get 34.5 miles per gallon. So next thing we're gonna do is 30 miles an hour into a solid brick wall. Since these are automation cars, I imagine that they will pretty much look the exact same, but it's a good thing to test. So keep her at 30. Boom, front end ripped apart. Still drives, isn't really affected by it, I'm actually gonna be honest. Try the new car, see if it handles it any better. We got 30 miles an hour. Oh god, it likes to jiggle a bit, but that's because I assume it is, yeah, it's automation. But this one didn't crumple that much. I mean, the face is pretty flat on it and it moved back a bit. This one crumpled a lot. Better or more crumple zone means pretty much better safety. This one hit the wall, wasn't that bad. This one hit the wall and I swear to God, I felt it. I felt my head jolt forward and I felt my brain touch the front of my skull. So this one actually does not seem like it is much better for crash safety, which is surprising. From my conclusive testing and my engineering, my 90s car that is half the horsepower and weighs about 1,000 pounds less did significantly better in just about everything except acceleration and it did a slightly bit worse than in fuel economy. In my opinion, the 90s car wins, but if you were to have the option of getting either of these cars, which one would you feel like that you would pick? Let me know in the comments down below. But for now, I think that's going to be all from me. Thank you guys so much for watching. Like, comment, subscribe, join my Discord in the description down below. Thank you all for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video.